All right, and we're live again. So, continuing swiftly on, jumping right into the middle of this, as it were. Figured I needed to go live and show this off because this is the second time this has happened to me. I'm guessing this has got to be, I don't know, it's probably not a bug, but just a rare thing that happens. The entire map is a, what do you call it here? Actually, let me check this. Yeah, okay, supposedly that's going. Huh. So, sorry, backing up for a second here. I went live for a while this morning, and everything was going great, except I realized after the fact that my Twitch stream worked, my YouTube did not. Like, there was no VOD from the YouTube side, so I'm not sure what happened there. Still kind of figuring out YouTube streaming. It's not as straightforward. So, we'll see here though. But yes, so we're working on our tier 16s here. We're finishing up that sort of end of completion, and hopefully we'll be digging into some of the end game bosses here in a little bit to, you know, get even more Atlas points and finish out my Atlas skill trees and such. And hopefully open up my additional scarab slots into the in the map device, which I kind of thought I should have gotten my Eater and Exarch fights by now, but you know, it doesn't seem so. So, well, I'll keep running here a little bit and see if I can figure out what's going on with that. Yeah. So. Anyway, let's continue on here. I found this to be just absolutely fascinating that popped into this mirage in the silo map that I'm running, and the entire thing is apparently just a second here. Like if I do this, I think that'll show off. Like the entire map is mirage. So the mirage area encompasses the entire map. So, I mean, very cool. That's going to be a lot of extra loot for this map, but just was kind of fascinated that that was a thing. Anyway, I'm going to kick off this blight, hopefully not fail it or die, and see how this goes. I still have not done a lot of the gear upgrades I feel like I really kind of ought to be looking to do at this point. So let's see here. We've got, yuck. Everything bad that could possibly happen here. I hate this. Let's go with we'll do this, and we'll do fizz here maybe, and we'll see how this goes. This is just bad though. All right, and we will turn that to temporal. And we're going to do this as do an empowering tower here. Turn that to scout. All right. Despite all of the attributes on this being just terrible. Like for instance, there were, let's see here. I mean, there were two that were fizz resistant and one that was cold resistant. Apparently nothing too terribly involved came out of there. So, you know, not the end of the world, I guess. So there was nothing that my build had any trouble taking down, so that was good. But I just didn't have my normal tools that I would use to slow things down at my disposal. And for the tower defense things, I really do prefer to try to slow everybody down because that gives me more time to lay out the damage I need in order to be successful and not have them overrun the tower. So, or overrun the pump, as it were. So, uh-oh. That's not what I was trying to do. But yeah, so we are darn near done with the Atlas. I know this is taking me a lot longer than I anticipated. Every day I keep thinking I'm almost done, but you know, I'm not there yet. But this time we really are. We're gonna be done very, very soon here. Probably in an hour or so. Or less, maybe. Or we're gonna be done with tier 16s, and then we're just on to unlocking all the literal edge cases. So if you look at the Atlas map, we now have these edge areas like this, which kind of show off, okay, this is where you go for the Searing Exarch fight, the Eater of Worlds fight. I don't remember what the Moment of Loneliness is off the top of my head. Over on this corner of things. I believe I'm doing, which one am I doing right now? Yeah, Silos down here. So I imagine this is going to open up something over in this corner. Yeah, we'll see. So literally opening up the edge cases on the Atlas. Whoop. Ooh. But yeah, I definitely also need to be looking at updating my build, my equipment a bit, because I am not keeping up defenses wise here. I know I can probably replace gear to get a whole heck of a lot more armor onto my build. That would be an easy first step. And that'll really improve my performance against physical damage. But I'm also finding that it kind of appears that elemental damage is wrecking me lately too, which I'm not really sure what's going on with that. So I'm gonna have to look into that a little bit more. Does this just open again? I guess it does. Fine spiral. Okay. Grab myself an instilling orb. Another thing that I probably ought to be... Ooh, whoop. That is a crowded little disaster area in there. Okay. Deep breath. Let's see if we can do this. Is this Valenta? Is that effectively what we have going on in here? Yeah, this is the Valenta fight, isn't it? Or no, it's not. I don't know what this is. Yeah, it is. That's the Valenta fight. Just reskinned a little bit. And thankfully it is, because because I really needed some flask charges. Oh, man. Okay. Well, I got bonked there. Yeah, again, this is... The damage at these higher tier maps is very, very real. So, I guess I'm not surprised, but ooh. Hold on a second here. That is maybe a really good corruption for this helmet. Maybe not. Yeah, I mean, this is like one of those things where you wish that were a good match, but apparently there's nobody who's playing Traps and Mines who really thinks Mind Spiral is a great helmet for them right now. So that's okay. It can go in the bin. All right, let's go. Moving swiftly onward. All right, let's drop this here, just in case I end up getting schwacked again before the end of all this. Oh, just a second here. I'll try to do this fight again without getting destroyed. But yeah, this is getting to be tough. So, I mean, things that I can do equipment-wise, I can definitely replace my chest piece, potentially get some additional. Yep, sorry. Okay, so that's a thing. Man. All right, he's down. He's already dead. Okay. Let's see here. I don't need that. Oh, whoops. Shoot. I don't know if I care that much. There was a map in the corner of that room, probably dropped by one of the ads that I didn't get. I saw it on my mini map literally as I was popping back to the entrance. So already hit the key and I'm like, oh no. Yeah, it's okay. I don't know if it was a tier 16, then, I probably should kick myself over that. But speaking of map tiers and such, I am a little bit disappointed because it actually looks like the tech that I was using last league that prevented me from dropping anything below tier 16 maps is no longer present here. So the whole idea of reworking the map system, they also got rid of that was technically the favorite map system. Now that I'm kind of getting my remembering on. So they don't do favorite maps anymore because, that doesn't even make sense in the context of, specific maps no longer drop and everything is oh, what the? I don't even know what that was. Or some sort of ground effect or something that was just like degenning me massively and I couldn't get out of it in time. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know what that was there that did that. Most of the time, this game is very fair, I would say. But sometimes it kind of feels like maybe it isn't. So there are things like that happen, and you're like, I got no idea what happened or why. Again, why I don't play hardcore in this game. I know a lot of people do, but, I guess that would also mean that probably a lot of folks who do play hardcore just make sure that they've got 6,000 life and, defenses against everything before they even get to this point. So by the time they're even thinking about facing down damage that could be lethal, they're like, yeah, don't even worry about it. Not even starting to be worried. Let's see. All right, let's go, I guess. All right, I guess we succeeded. All right. Here we go. All right. And okay, so that's what that is. I didn't even see that last time, so. Yeah, okay. It just remains there. How weird. I don't know what that is, but it's definitely a problem for me. All right, let's keep going. No big deal. Okay. Majestic pelt, you say. Item level 85. That's probably desirable because of its item level, but... all right. Here we go. All right, the Valenta fight again. Let's go ahead and drop this here. Because better to need it and not have it than to something, or have it and not need it than be a complete idiot and not have it. Whoop. Definitely stood in that when I shouldn't have stood in that. All right, here we go again. Uh-oh. Nope. All right, that is all we wrote about that. All right, let's get out of here. Skedaddle time. All right, one more thing done. I think we have like 3 tier 16s left toward map or toward Atlas completion, or maybe 2. And I've got 18 tier 16 maps and only 2 of them that I can run. So, hey, that's fun. Let's go ahead and dump all this in here. I will have to start putting some of that up for sale a little later, but not today. Or not right now, I should say. Yeah, let's see here. So Ziggurat, that's a tier 16. Those are the nightmare maps. So, well, I guess I don't get to know what that one is yet. That's weird. Absence of mercy and empathy. I think that's the Eye of the Storm. Okay, I don't know. One of those I think is the Maven fight. And who knows? Let's run a marshes. Oops. Marshes. Oh, come on. There we go. Activate. It's a little awkward that it pops your inventory up right over the thing where you're supposed to be dropping the dropping your map in. But oh well. Perhaps some UI issues they could work on improving. Let's see if the Arcanist Strongbox does me any good here. Ooh, man. Some of this is it's a little bit spicy. I get an Exalted Orb. Kind of funny that I hadn't really been paying attention to the economy on Exalted Orbs, but they are worth less than Chaos Orbs this league. So, apparently it's about 2 to 1. So, yeah, go ahead, exalt away. They're basically free. No, is this, no, this is not. What the heck? Drop bears? Is that what we have here? No. Yeah, all right. Here we go. Alright, I don't care about the trial right now. Actually, I really don't want to do that. Alright, nothing there. Here we go. Man. Spicy, spicy. Uh-oh. That was not what I was trying to do. Where's our essence dude? I would really... Okay, I guess that was him. So I would really like for all those corrupted blood orbs to stop spawning in. They were a little much. Yeah. This is feeling a lot more I should say the struggle to smooth ratio up here at tier 16 is a little higher than I would like. So I'm going to have to do a bit to improve my character, I think. I've got the currency too. I just need to make the shopping trip and get it done. So we'll see how that goes. Oh boy. Yeah, thank you. Let's see, what did we have here? Currency. Yeah, currency seems like the thing to do. All right. And never tell me that I can't learn. I can, in fact, remember to open up a portal before I go in here and immediately die. Hey. Mimi? Is that am I pronouncing it right? I'm doing well. How are you? Welcome. So we are almost done with our tier 16 maps. I'm working through these one at a time, but almost there. That is getting me toward Atlas completion, and I hope working into some of the endgame bosses and the ability to to unlock a little bit more that I need to get done. Or basically be able to unlock some of the features on the Atlas for me. So a few of these I would have expected to unlock earlier, and I'm not really sure what I've done in the wrong order to prevent that, but maybe it is just a matter of how they've reworked things this league. So we shall see. But yeah, having a lot of fun today. Had a good run this morning for a while. This is kind of second stream of the day for me. But yeah, really enjoy it. Let's see here. How's your day going? Let's see here. All right, I think I have exhausted the possibilities of the Mirage area there, so I'm going to move on through the rest of this map. Okay. Let's go up here first. I think this is probably the boss arena. But it isn't. Okay, good to know. Let's see. At some point here during the stream, probably, I'm going to, unfortunately, have to do a bit of shopping. Oh, very nice. Oh, good deal. Well, thank you for joining me in mine. I appreciate it. Oh, boy. At some point, I'm going to have to do a little bit of shopping because I really do need to do some gear upgrades for my character. Which I know is just like the most engaging stream content ever. Oh, Nameless Seer. Scry a map. Well, let's see if there's anything here. I don't think any of these are things that I really need or want, or anybody else does either. Oh, a prism weave, actually. So, oh, those have dropped down a little bit, though. Well, thanks. Appreciate that. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, I've got the extra feature of cat cam. Yeah, we do have a cat back there right now. So, oh boy. It does look like prism weaves have kind of tanked though. So, cactus. Okay. Well, thank you for joining me in mine. I am enjoying this a lot, and I'm really glad to have you here. Let's see here. We are making good progress here. Really? All right. One more down. Let's go ahead and clear this out. And we are really down to our last tier 16 or 2 here. That is a sleeping cat there. So it is taking it easy. I have my cat cam running so everyone can enjoy the menagerie here as well as the stream. So oh boy, this one's name is Mary. Her sister Pippin is around here someplace. Oh, they are sleeping off cam, it looks like. And Big Brother Ernie is around here too. So yeah. Anyway, let's see here. How am I doing on my Atlas? I have just the Vol Temple left, I think. Wow. Okay. And then I need to figure out what I'm doing wrong as far as some of these other end game things, like getting my Exarch and Eater fights in. So, oh boy. Well, I'll do another Maven and see if that gets me there. Hopefully the tier 16 bosses are not the worst of the Maven fights. So. All right. Really? Oh, that's a unique map, isn't it? No, it's not. Huh? What is this? Why can I not drop one of these here? It doesn't like that. Alrighty. Well, let me just choose. Let's run a Dunes. We'll see if I can at least get a Maven fight out of that. And then, or a Maven arena, I should say. And maybe Exarch and Eater will start doing something again for me. But yeah, cats keep me company while I'm doing this. The dog is currently in daycare. At some point, I am hoping to have dog cam running here too, but you know, at some point that might just be too much as well. Oh boy. So right now I'm running scarabs to try to do corrupted maps, or to drop a lot of corrupted maps, which I guess is working out for me here. But I probably need to change strategies at some point. I'm thinking I might try to... I don't know. I'm not sure if the strongbox strat is going to remain strong, as it were. Since it seems like everybody is popping videos on that today. So I'm guessing the scarab economy might cool off a little bit because of that. And it might not be quite as good a strategy to be running. But, you know, I'm already halfway there on my Atlas tree, so kind of might be worth a shot. See if it's profitable. All right, and don't step in the things that are exploding. That's always a good plan. Let's see here. Okay. Nothing too worthwhile there. Oh boy. Ah, unique strongbox. All right, a 6-link corrupted bow. Interesting. How nice. Well, this isn't too bad. Okay. Now I guess I have a Maven invitation, though it's not no longer an inventory item? Okay. We'll find out. Actually, let me go back and take care of the take care of Arashta here. 12 additional packs. Okay, whatever. Seems good. Some damage coming in. Ah, too much. A little too hot. Okay. Let's grab this.
Can't do this just yet.
But yeah, it does sort of seem like the well-advertised strategy of the day is strong boxes now. So I'm guessing that's not going to be the strongest thing for me to go with. But I don't know. I was already heading that direction, so may as well check it out, I guess. Clear this out, do the Maven fight, and then we'll see where we're at. Let's go. Gosh, this true form Dominus always seem hilarious to everyone else when you're fighting her in the Maven's arena. Oh well. So that was easy. Let's keep I guess let's keep going here. Let me see if I can get some more tier 16s out. Man, my coffee is ready. Okay. Hope you have some good coffee. Let's see. Tier 16 maps. All right, I've got a couple more I can run now. At some point, I probably just got to put all of these up for sale or something. Dunes. I've got this. This is actually Celsius energy drink powder, so enjoying that. I'm getting my caffeine at least. Wow, this is... Okay, well, that worked out okay-ish. That tastes pretty good anyway. I think this is, I can't even remember, guava something or another. My wife decided she likes all the strawberry coconut that I got, so that's apparently hers now. Until I get some more anyway. Boy. Man, I do kind of wish they still have the favorite map system so that I could take the node that would prevent lower tier maps from dropping and just convert them to currency. That would be nice. So I really don't need these, oh, whoops. I play guitar, so, I was planning on doing a little bit of recording on that, and that's actually something that used to be a hobby of mine years and years and years ago. And it has been a very long time since I've really been able to dedicate time to it. But, you know, now that I've started the channel, that is something that I am interested in trying to do a bit more of. So we shall see. Lately, back in the day, a long time ago, I used to do a little bit more in the way of like electronic music. This was the type that was a little bit more popular in the 90s and 80s. So these days, I mostly play acoustic guitar, and that's been my primary thing. But do want to get back to recording and figuring some stuff out that way. Sorry. Let's do this. Get back to my map here. Try not to pop into a ground effect explosions and die instantly. You lose focus in this map for 1 second. Oh boy. It is some fun. At least for right now. I have really just started doing this again. I have recently retired, so I've got time to pursue the hobbies a little bit more than I used to. Let's see here. Oop. It depends on the day and how much time I actually have available. I usually try to get on the stream for 4 or 5 hours, something like that, in a session. But yeah, it really does depend lately. My schedule's been highly variable too, but I'm trying to set myself up to be more just kind of weekday mornings for the most part, which is when most of my free time is these days. So that will be kind of my primary thing. So weekday mornings, Eastern US time. Wow, those guys are not slowing down as much as I would have hoped. Let's see if this plays. Yeah, so we'll see here. Wow. Ah. Whoop. That got... Okay, don't stand in the fire. Point taken here. All right. Made it through that without getting too wrecked. That was nice. For fun right now, I'll see if it were to work out that way, I'm going to treat it enough as a I want to treat it with enough seriousness that that I could potentially go that way. But, you know, right now I'm just sort of seeing what works out. I'm not under a whole lot of pressure to for this to have to work out for me or anything like that. So kind of pursuing hobbies, seeing what works and how things go. So. Let's see here. Guess I probably should not be doing a Maven influence right now. I probably should have been doing Exarch or Eater. Oh well. The good news is that I can fix that next time. This is the only game I've streamed so far, and is at least what I am primarily planning on streaming for now. I'm a huge fan of Path of Exile. This has been kind of my go-to game for a very long time. Admittedly, I am not anywhere near as good as the pro streamers at this, but I do love Path of Exile. It's had a special place in my heart for a long time. Has been a game that I've played in my off time for years. So I am kind of excited for the opportunity to stream this and, you know, show it off for folks who haven't seen it before. I think it's a whole heck of a lot of fun. And, yeah, it's something that I have been enjoying getting to be good at, and I'm looking forward to being even better at. So let's see. Oops. Misclick. Alrighty. That can go in the queue now. Let's try something different. And let's turn on Eater of Worlds influence, so maybe I'll see what happens with that. If I can somehow get that that fight to happen. Yeah, huh. Who knows? Let's try, what else is good here? Jungle Valley's a good map. Let's run that. All right, here we go. Wow. Yeah, I'll look into that a bit too. If I got one that really leaps out at me at some point, I'll give that a try. But I do enjoy Path of Exile because they do have the frequent leagues, and especially on League Start, seems to be a pretty big following for the game too. So, ooh boy. Yeah. So yeah, you didn't know, this game kind of runs in a series of like I think what they've committed to at this point is 4-month leagues, where they'll basically have kind of a complete reset every 4 months. They'll open up with a new set of mechanics. So you just got like a new theme and set of mechanics that happen in the game. A whole rebalance that they do at that time as well, and just really kind of leave the game new and fresh to kind of explore and figure out what works in the new league, you know? So this one I'll demonstrate in a moment if you're not tracking on what is new and current in this game. The new mechanic is the whole Mirage area that man, this has been spicy here. So there's these Mirage areas in the maps now that you can kind of, that are like a reflection of the map that you're running or the area that you're in, but an imperfect one, and they have different types of monsters, different types of encounters and such that you can get in there. And they're available in every single map. I've been enjoying those a lot. There's also kind of an element of choosing what your kind of bonuses and level of challenge that you're looking for in those areas might be too. So, Did I already skip past it? I might have in this area. I might have to go pop back and find the Mirage portal again. But yeah, they do that every couple of months, kind of rework a lot of the mechanics of the game, introduce new features, and kind of have that fresh league restart to have everyone have a chance to kind of relearn the game under the new rules, you know? So I think that's a lot of fun. That's one of the things that's kept this game fresh for me for so very long. So, okay. Let me pop back and see if I can't find that, the Mirage area, because I think I skipped and missed that on this one. Okay, yeah, here it is. So, now I just need to find the portal. There we are. It was back at the very beginning. Okay. But yeah, I get to basically choose, okay, do I want me to kill things and cause them to explode? Do I want to have Onslaught and Adrenaline, which are a couple of buffs that I can get? Or do I want 100% more currency items to drop in the Mirage? I'm actually just going to go with Onslaught and Adrenaline this time, because that'll be nice and help me get through it a little bit faster. Oops. Except for every single time they drop me in right into the middle of a whole bunch of stuff that can kill me pretty quick. So, oh my. It does seem to be how they like doing this. So it's always a little bit hectic when I drop into the Mirage. Okay, that's fun. Just I haven't got around to doing to putting everything together yet. So I do have somebody working on some graphics for me, and we'll be doing that sometime soon. We'll really look to spend a little bit of time filling out the Twitch profile at that point. Kind of made the decision to start streaming very shortly before this league started, and have been focusing my time on just playing and streaming so far, rather than building out the Twitch page and all the way that I really do intend to. At some point, once we've kind of got past the league start, we're really only 1 week in right now. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, those were a whole lot of unique gems. Fragility, that's no good. Efficient training, yeah, okay. Intelligence is transformed to strength. Okay, that could be useful. Let me just drop these in here for a second. Then I will continue on. Oh boy, inventory management, the most engaging of content, right? All right, let's go. Yep. Yeah, it's all, you got to balance what you spend your time on, right? And so far the balance has not been toward filling out the profile for me, but it will. I will get there and spend a little bit more time on that in the nearish future. Thinking maybe this weekend, if I have a few little gaps of time where I don't really have enough time for a good solid stream, I might spend the time doing the profile updates and that sort of thing, working on the social media for the channel and all that. So I'm getting my getting all my input to the graphics person that I'm working with on like channel graphics and all that. So the person I'm working with is actually my niece. So she's a graphic design artist and also a Twitch streamer. So, oh yeah, I certainly appreciate it. But nah, I mean, my niece is a graphic designer and also a Twitch streamer too. So she's gonna put things together for me. Give me a hand with this. She was actually really nice and kind of got her whole following to come in and raid me last night. So had a whole bunch of people in the channel, and that was really nice. I certainly appreciate it, but yeah. We'll see here. Here we go. Anyway, I think that is all I need to do in here for now. I will get back to additional maps. All right, where are we headed from here? Let's do a... Gosh, which of these do I actually like? Park's not a bad map. Let's do that. Yeah. Cleared that out. Ooh. Oh my. I think that's actually the shield that I'm supposed to be moving toward. Yeah, Coward's Whale. Nice. So that is something I will look to use on my build once I have more strength, because apparently I can't used that yet. But yeah, it'll basically cause my totems to stick around as spectral totems. And yeah, that'll potentially increase my damage output pretty substantially. Especially when there are things that are killing my totems around, which, you know, at this point, totems are actually going to be dying. Let's finish this up. Head off into the corner here. Oop. Oh no! Damage gets pretty spicy here. Yeah. She will. I just need to take some time to talk to her and get things going. Time when she's not streaming and I'm not streaming. Woo, man. Okay. Let me come back to that guy. After I refill my flasks a bit. Oh boy, oh boy. Yep.
The dreamer's promise was at once fulfilled.
Ooh, whoops. Gotta look out for those guys. All right, that worked out okay. Okay, time for Rog here. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Expedition logbooks, that's good. Pack size, sure. Oh wait, oh no. Misclick. Alright, so we'll get a little less out of this than we probably should. That's fine. All right, and that's that. All right.
What is your desire?
Rarity. Monsters that convert dropped equipment to gold. Yeah. Why not? Sure.
Their flesh rich
Seems fun.
flesh, but they spill gold, not blood.
And eventually, you will die. I will not.
Okay. Light scarabs. Uh-oh. Get out of there. Do not stand on the giant ground effect explosions.
You are accomplishing nothing.
Okay. Runic monsters. Yeah. That actually can be good.
You sure about that placement?
Now let's go. Ooh. That was painful. All right, we got it. All right.
You fight like a cow.
Let's go. Let's see. Where does this fall? Oh, man. That is not... It's good in some ways and not ideal in others. That's certainly a good start. I will be... Let me see. 1 chaos. Wow. Okay. I will look into that one a little bit later, but that's certainly one that will be worth my while as we go forward here. And probably should move the expedition locker inside. Uh-huh. I'm doing eater right now, right? No? What was I doing there? I guess I didn't have any influence running. That is mildly terrible. Let's run another park and see if we can actually get some eater influence going. And And then it may be time for me to stop and shop for a bit. Ah, hi, Ernie. Want to come up? Yeah, buddy. Just a second.
My spirits are spent.
Hey, Ernie, what you doing? Come on. Want to come up? No? Okay. That's a little weird. You were certainly acting like you wanted to come up. Oh, okay. We get slightly different cat this time. Had one cat come over and beg to jump up on my lap. And then the other one came up and joined me instead. So we've got Pippin here, who is a little sweetheart, who apparently needs some love. And she's just going to hang out, I guess. Okay. And Ernie's not going to. He's going to stand off to the side and purr. All right. Well, you can hang out here, and I'll continue doing my map. Oh, boy. Got to get out of that. All right. That's fine. Oh, no. Okay. I'm not blaming that on the cat. That was me. Although that might also have been the game, because apparently it's not always rendering all of the ground effects, and that felt like there should have been something there indicating that that was death that I was standing in. We'll find out. Huh. Instead, let's do this. I'll go a different direction and do the delirium mirror. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oop. That was something. Oh no. Okay. Head down this way. Keep the delirium going if I can. Up. Oop. All right. Ah, yes, I got my screaming invitation. Very good. So now I can do the Eater of Worlds fight, and there we go. Oh, whoop. No. Rarity of items, chromatic orb. Well, let's do that, I guess. Alrighty. Reduce defenses per frenzy charge. Unfortunately, I do kind of get frenzy charges. But I can avoid getting frenzy charges, I think. Oop, nope. Wow. Alright, that was a little bit something else. You know what? I am going to call it on that particular map. I'm going to go ahead and do the Eater Worlds fight. Because it should be substantially easier than some of the maps that I've been running here. Let's see here. This. And let's go. This generally isn't too bad. There's a lot that this guy does, but it's all relatively straightforward on the mechanics. So oop. Oh, whoops. Relatively straightforward as long as I pay attention and see it going. Or see it happening. Oh, gosh. That was entirely my fault. Yeah. All right, for this one, I need to do, what is it? Oh, yes, I need to do this. There we go. Now I won't die. That's really all there is to that. That's the most difficult mechanic of this fight. I mean, other than, you know, stay away when he does the big slams like that. See, those aren't that bad. Avoid when he does those, then stand in the circles. All right, there we go. This is not a terribly bad fight. Although, now I'm feeling like I'm failing. I'm probably going to die again before I finish this. All right, one more of these. Oh boy. Is there another one? Shoot. Okay. All right. One more. And that should finish him off. All right, good times. Thank you, Envoy.
Echo into eternity.
You've given the tank.
Business.
Actually, no, that's the wrong thing to be doing, isn't it? Let's see. What are these? Inextricable fate. Kind of garbage. Oh, well. Put this over here. We'll get back to that later. Uh-huh. I think we are going to take a quick break for a couple of moments. I need to go get a little bit more in the way of something to drink, and we will pick back up in a little bit. For now, enjoy a cat, please. Oh boy. And we're back. Just a second here. Back to some Path of Exile. Oh, my. Now, unless I have strong objections in the chat, I may do some very unengaging things for a couple of minutes here. I really do feel like I need a bit more worth of, sorry, making myself a little bit more of a energy beverage here. I do feel like I need to up both my damage output and my defenses a bit, which basically means that I need to start looking at some gear upgrades. Anyway, just a second here. All right, that's delicious. And unfortunately, that means shopping, which is not going to be the most engaging of content, unfortunately. But it is something that you got to do. I also am not really set up to do the trade window on stream here. I might actually should figure something out about that at some point. Maybe work out a trading layout or something where I can have my search page up and the game as well, and everyone can kind of enjoy what it is that I'm trying to do. We'll see. That is a project for later. It's probably something I can do, but probably not something I can do today. I'm putting it on the list, though. That is going to be my to-do, or it's going to be on my to-do list. So, let us get on it as far as the trading is concerned. First of all, let's take a look at what it is that I'm trying to go for. Oh, I think we might be getting a wife visit here. It sounds like, anyway. Let's see. We do have wife visit happening. It is a special time today. Okay. Would you like me to go with you?
If you would like to, you are free to.
I think I might. So,
Hi.
hello. I don't know if anyone is still in the chat right now, but the wife has arrived, and I think we may, and she has a Mary behind me.
I do.
So we may head out for a little bit. It is time to get our dog from daycare. So that is going to be the plan for at least the next few minutes. And I'll tell you what, I will stop the stream for now, but we will plan to go back online later after I do my non-engaging trading nonsense that probably is just not going to be fun for everybody to watch. So I think that's probably, we're at a good point to end it for now. Yes. Hello to wife of sailing. And she's got Mary there. I think Pippin's behind her. And so is Ernie. Yeah, so we've got the entire cat family here, and we're going to go retrieve our dog now, I think. Yeah. So, but it has been a wonderful stream. We've made good progress here today. We're done with our tier 16s. We're really opening up the Atlas endgame now. Beat the Eater of Worlds, so that's some fun. Yeah, it's been a productive afternoon. Maybe back on later. We'll see. If not, probably catch y'all this weekend. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have one handy, make sure you pet a cat. Love y'all.